I am struggling financially. I am struggling financially. She needs my help. And I don't know what I'm gonna do, like...
Who are you? Hi, Veronica. I heard you were struggling financially?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so I'm your biggest stalker. I'm your biggest fan, and I would love to support you. I'm also struggling to pay my bills. Shh, 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 shh. No one cares about your bills, sweetie.
So I've been struggling with money lately because I just bought this huge mansion and now I don't have a lot of money.
Oh, you bought a mansion? That's totally fine. We can help you with whatever you want. Do you need water, food? We can donate that. We're your fans. We love you. Food? Ew. Broke people. It's not just the house. I don't have a lot of money because I also
Just purchased a car that cost me $150,000.
Oh, see, I knew it. You were struggling just like us.
It's not just the car. You're struggling to pay your bills, huh?
Bills?
No, I actually do not have enough money to go to Coachella.
Coachella? What is that? Is that a disease?
Oh my god, she probably has stage 4 Coachella.
Okay, everybody, we have a struggling TikTok influencer. Get your credit cards ready. You know what time it is. A TikToker called Madison and her boyfriend, which also happens to be a TikToker called Hayden, recently said on their podcast that they had a big secret that they haven't told their audience, and people were worried like, oh my god, are you pregnant? Like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? And the big secret was that they spent a lot of money and they bought a house, and apparently houses are expensive, and now they said that they don't have as much money.
This world is so unfair. How come she bought a house and now she doesn't have a lot of money? Like, what is the math behind that?
Well, we've been holding a secret.
We have been holding a secret. This
For a
is
little
partially
bit.
why we've been so busy in tech.
So busy.
We bought a house.
We bought a
Whoa,
house.
good for you.
Literally bought a house within 2 days of looking for it. The whole process just happened so fast.
Is it me or is that a little too quick? Now, I have been looking to buy a house for the past... What's the date today? Like 6, 7, 8 years? But it's been kind of hard because they for some reason houses cost a lot. Like, why do houses cost a lot? And for them to say that they've been looking for a house for
2 days and they just bought it? The struggle is real.
The industry has changed a little bit.
why has it
For
changed?
money-wise, it has changed a little bit. You no longer make as much money
Oh.
as you did. We bought a house in Texas because it's one, cheaper, more affordable.
It is 5 bedrooms.
5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms,
Oh.
2,600 square feet.
Small house.
Brand
So we'll be
brand
the
Brand
first
new.
people to live in it. We're
Relatable
really
things.
excited about that. It's not even built yet.
Hey, good for you. The fact that I looked it up, this girl is 21 years old and she bought a house at 21. That takes skills, or you just have to be an influencer. Hey, good for her. Congrats. But I completely disagree where she said that, oh, the market has changed and for the past 6 months, like, we're not making a lot of money. Like, I don't know why. Why are we not making a lot of money? Going through her history, she was apparently a very popular TikToker, like 12.4 million followers. She used to get so many views, like millions of views on every post that she did, but apparently views have been going down because you can't be relevant for years. And apparently she was spending a lot of money and it only took her this many years to realize, wait, maybe this job is not gonna last forever. How about we start saving now? Nah, my new Jeep is here. Later, losers.
Did so many houses and we were like, dude, we really like this house. Like, let's just take a photo in front of it because we
In
were
2
like, you know, we're
days?
coming back to LA. Like, I didn't think there was any chance we were gonna get it. Like, it always happens with real estate. Like, if you want a house, like someone always, they're like, oh, we had someone come and put an offer and we gave it to them. It's like you always get gypped, and like for some reason, it just happened so smoothly. Like, we got the house, and it was just, it was crazy.
I'm not a realtor, but I wonder, since they bought it so quickly, Was the house overpriced and it sold just like that because these guys did not negotiate or whatever? They probably saw it for like 400K or some shit and they're like, oh, 400K, that's not bad. Let's buy it. And the realtor looked at them like, we were gonna negotiate like the price and everything, but you have that much money to spend? Fuck it, let's buy it. I'll get a 10% out of this.
We're a little low on money now that we bought
Yeah,
the
because you
house.
bought a house, obviously.
Like literally, we have to be smart with our money now. It's not, oh, I'm an influencer. I can spend as much money as I want. Look at me, look at me, look at me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very be smart with your, like, I know the value of $1 now. Like, I'm starting to realize that I'm no longer
Now?
this.
Wow, the self-realization that she's an influencer. You do realize that you were making fun of yourself there, right? You probably thought she was making fun of other influencers, but you are that influencer. You spent so much money and instead of investing it, you're just spending it like crazy. And only now do you know the value of $1? That must have been a really good life going 21 years without realizing what money is worth. And only now is she like, money is kind of important. Yeah. Wait, do people struggle with money? Are you guys struggling with money? Cannot relate. Is this how it feels? Wow, this kind of sucks. This is how people feel every day? Ew, I can't do this. Hold up, let me make some money.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop.
Oh my god, I just spent like 16 seconds working. That's crazy. How much did I earn? $600? Wow, that was a flop. This just speaks privilege.
Like, spoiled piece of shit who can just spend their money, you know?
That's you.
So obviously money is a reason why we're moving to Houston. Another reason is I got offered a really good job.
Madison, hello? Are you bored that quickly on your podcast? It's your own podcast. She just looks so bored and out of it. She's like, babe, when do we get to eat? I'm fucking bored. What? I have to sit here for 30 minutes and talk? Babe, I don't want to work anymore. This is like exhausting.
There's not as much money in social media as I think there was. Like my video that did 14 million views only paid me $4,000.
Which I know that everybody in these,
Was
you know,
yeah,
video
y'all may
comments
be
are-
like, wow, that's amazing, but
It's
it
a
was
lot.
over a minute long. That video took like an hour to do.
Oh
It's
my
just, like,
god.
Well, here,
How are they gonna possibly live off of $4,000 in just one video?
And the worst part is that they spend an hour of their life
Recording a TikTok.
How are they gonna afford a new mansion if they decide to buy a new one? This is so. Where can I donate to these guys? I already feel so bad.
we only
video.
have that's like once in a blue moon something
Really?
goes that viral. So
but
like,
even if it
you
went that
expect when you-
viral,
yeah.
you have to explain to them, even if it went that viral, that doesn't mean you're going to get paid. So
Looking at her boyfriend's TikTok account, I mean, yeah, he doesn't get like 12 million views per video, but it's still very healthy. 700K, 5 million, 200, 300, 100. Let's just say he's not making 4K per video and he's only making $200 to $3,000 per video. That is still a lot of money for just one video. Let's just say you get creative and you post 2, 3, 4 videos in a day and you're making like what, $1,000 a day? That is a lot of money for one day. I think the problem with this is not that they're complaining that they're making 4,000, because if I was them, I would also stress out that I'm making a lot less money than what I used to make. Like, yes, 4,000 is a lot of money, but they were making more, which is understandable for them to complain. The problem is that you sound so ungrateful and tone deaf doing it and telling us that you're struggling financially because you bought a house? Come on, you can complain that you're not making as much money, but at least don't do it pretending that you're struggling financially. I can just imagine someone who makes 13 an hour watching this video and being like,
Did 14 million views only paid me $4,000.
$4,000? Jacob, the person from the previous order said that his bacon McDouble with no cheese didn't have cheese in it. Like, what's going on with that, Jacob? How are we gonna...
At 3 different properties where I've paid all the whole year up front.
And you could have bought 3
And I
houses by
could
now.
probably, but yeah. And I wasted that money.
But
But
now
you live and you learn.
we bought a house. Mad's actually qualified all by herself, so she didn't even need me. But
And now I am close to $0.
but
So we're gonna be living a little
my
we're
God.
dirt cheap for
I
a
have
little
to
bit.
Damn, how much money was this girl making for her to say that she could have bought 3 houses and she qualified on her own to buy this house?
How much is she making? And now she's over here like, we're gonna be living dirt cheap. Like, I probably can't even buy new cars anymore. How am I gonna live without a new car every month? I'm gonna be struggling like crazy, living like...
You, yeah.
I have to sell my car.
Yeah, so anybody that doesn't
life
know.
kinda low key is sucking a little bit right now.
Well, for everyone that doesn't know, he owns a
Oh, sorry.
Audi
Sorry,
R8
sorry.
V10.
I probably sound like such a piece of shit, bro. but
Audi RV10.
It's a nice car. It's
if you want to buy it, it's for
very-
$120,000. I'll send it to you.
I looked it up. Do you know what the original price of the car was? $161,000. And they're over here complaining that they're making $4,000 an hour.
We have to live dirt cheap now, like cheaper than extreme cheapskates, because we have to sell my boyfriend's car that cost $161,000.
I have to sell the car in order to make half the down payment on the house. Use the rest to probably pay for my girlfriend's car.
This really just tells me that they're living dirt cheap, that he has to sell his car that costs $121,000 now, and he has to use it to pay some of the house and to also pay for his girlfriend's bougie car.
The struggle is real. Let's send these guys some money. How much do you guys want?
Actually, even if we all as a group sent them money, they probably wouldn't be grateful because they're like, so how much are you guys sending me? $3,000. That's all you could gather? Like your best savings was $3,000? Go fuck yourselves. You know what? Here, take this $3,000 and wash your ass with it. Guys, it's me, Lazy. If you see that $3,000 somewhere, can you like throw it over? It would be really helpful if you just... You know how they said they're gonna sell his car because they made it seem like they couldn't afford it? Really? Well, that was not the case. After their audience was telling them that, hey, $4,000 for just 1 hour of work is a lot of money. Like, yeah, it's probably less than what you're used to getting paid, but that's still a lot of money. And they posted a response video to that, and they called it, "We are poor." So they started mocking their viewers, which seemed like such a bad response. That's why they deleted the video.
Like, I don't think you guys understand, but so we don't have any money left, and this is why we're selling Aim's car, because like we don't have anything left because we bought a house, and so like if you guys want to buy it, really
Psych, what the
stupid. We're selling Hayden's car because it doesn't fit for the
It cuts off here, but I'm guessing it doesn't fit for his new job, for what he's doing? So you just lied to us. You just told us that the reason why you're selling it is because you want to pay off the new house, also pay off your car. So the reason why you're selling it is not because you're struggling financially, but because it doesn't fit his new job or whatever he's doing. This just feels like them making fun of people who are struggling financially.
So right now we're just poor, like we don't know what we're gonna do. We don't have money to eat or like money to do anything. So we're gonna have to sell this car. Psych, poor people. We were joking. Obviously, we still have a lot of money, but we just decided that we wanted to complain and make
Ourselves look like we're part of you guys now. We make $4,000 an hour. Like, oh, we're poor. What? Poor people don't make $4,000 an hour? Then how much are they making? 13 to 23 an hour.
3,000?
No, I said 13 to 23.
$3,000 an hour.
Oh my god, dumb, deaf, and
Oh my
stupid.
god. How are they living with $3,000 an hour? Like my nails alone, they're $2,000.
So my nails are worth more than your rent? They start talking about them living in California and how it's very expensive. Oh my God, what a shocker. And they're like, California is so expensive. And she says something so out of touch with reality. She's over here like, how are people making their money? Like, how do they actually make their money in California? Because I'm not talking about influencers, like regular people, how do they make their money?
It's
Fuck, dude,
right.
no one works here. Literally, no one works here.
I don't know how anybody here makes their money.
I don't
They
either.
work.
At all.
You go to the
I'm not
golf
talking
course,
about
it's packed.
I'm not talking about influencers. I'm talking about
No,
straight up
just
people
normal,
who live
normal
in Los
people.
Angeles.
That's what I'm confused about.
Regular jobs.
I go to a golf course. It's
Like a 9 to 5?
Have you ever heard of that?
How are people working? Like, do they actually have these physical jobs where they do things in like offices? Some people flip burgers. Like, people actually still do those? I thought we stopped doing those years ago. Ew, like they work,
Ew!
I'm sorry everyone, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just disgusted.
Imagine if I told her I was making
Roughly $170 a month back in my home country as a waiter.
she would probably just faint right there. I'd be like,
But they were paying me $160, $170. Yeah, $160 an hour? A month, yeah.
160.
Influencers. I'm talking about
no,
straight up
just
people
normal,
who live
normal
in Los
people.
Angeles.
That's what I'm confused about
They're
too.
bots.
I go to
They're
a golf
bots?
course. It's fucking packed. It's a Tuesday. Like, who does? Why aren't you working? How are you not working? If I'm not working, like
We're
more
not
people
working
should be
because our
working.
job doesn't require us to like go to a job, you know, like we can do
Yeah.
it from our home.
Did she just call people who have a normal 9 to 5 job bots?
That is the most influencer thing someone can call you. Oh, you work a normal job? You're a bot. Get out of here, bot.
Oh, you have to work to feed your family?
You're a bot.
Oh, you can't afford your groceries this week? But just start a TikTok account and shake your booty. You'll make like $10,000 a month. Bots.
That is so disrespectful.
Maybe I should start a TikTok account shaking my booty. Why did I just forget that this is not an actual pole? I want to be in my stripper era. I want to do the pole dancing, you know? Someone buy me one, please. 3 days after they posted this podcast saying that they were struggling financially, you know what they posted next on their Instagram account?
Coachella!
And you know that shit is crazy expensive. I love influencers complaining that they're only making $4,000 an hour and making a whole podcast how they're struggling. They bought a house
Because they're struggling and they also have to sell their
bougie car for them to just go to Coachella 3 days later. If you're feeling broke but not super broke and you want to watch my videos a day early, consider becoming a member to support this channel. And this week's member shout out goes to Cherry Blossom Venom, Zephyllis, Ash Reborn, Christy, and Ronnie. Also, have you noticed the different colors on the check mark? That actually tells you how long they've been a member. The rarest check mark is the gold check mark that only 5 people have it so far. Stay poor everyone, poor enough where you can afford to go to Coachella and buy their $70 salads and $80 burgers.
That's not called being broke. That's called being delusional.